Hello everyone, this is Conrad from Conrad Evan Photography here with the Peach State pop punk band Veara. If you can
Hello.
please state your name, age, occupation, and social security number.
My name is Bradley Rosdick, and I am 26 years old. My social security is in my wallet.
I'm Brittany Harrell. I play drums in Veara. And yeah, that's me.
So 4 years ago we had our first interview in this van in Southwest Florida during the What We Left Behind days. And fast forward to now, 2014, you have a new record out, so can you tell me a little bit about that?
We recorded that album in 2012 with Dan Corniff, and he did Pierce the Veil's last record, Collide with the Sky, and then he's doing their newest one, and he's done a few other bands, credible bands since then. So it was really cool to get to work with him, and he did an awesome job on producing our album, and it sounds great. And that came out a little over a year ago, and yeah, I like playing those songs a lot live. They're definitely awesome live songs, in my opinion.
And what's the album called?
Growing Up Is Killing Me.
Can you give me a little explanation on that title?
Well, when we were writing that album, we were spending a lot of time at home. So, and we had spent most of the last few years doing a lot of heavy-duty touring, not really staying at home much. And, we all got full-time jobs and stuff like that at when we go home. So, coming home and then, being, living your normal life, constantly all the time. And then, on top of that, when you're not at home, you're in, there's a lot of things that go on, between your friends and people, a lot of things happen, things change and stuff. So, when you're in the middle of that, and you haven't been in the middle of that for a long time, it's kind of hits you. So I guess that's kind of where we got the whole "Growing Up Is Killing Me" idea from. We were just writing a song, and that was part of the title or whatever, and then we realized we were thinking about the whole album as a whole, and we were like, that should probably be the title of the whole record, because it definitely goes along with the theme of the other songs too.
And what is your favorite song to play from that album?
Favorite song live to play? I really like "Don't Call Me Lucky." That's a good one. That's a lot of fun.
I like that one too. And I like playing None of the Above, just because it's kind of like a rockin' type song.
How has this current tour been?
Yeah.
It's been fun. We're back out on the West Coast now, and we haven't been out here for a while, so this part of the tour is really exciting. But we've been having fun on the road. It's been a good time.
Yeah, this is definitely a more DIY style tour. We booked most of it ourselves, and I had a friend, Shelby, help me book some of these dates as well. So, it's kind of cool. I guess you can say, we went back to our roots a little bit, just hitting up people, yo, can we come play a show here? So, it's kind of cool getting to do that. We never really lost too much touch with that, so, which I feel like we're pretty fortunate to, still have that, to still be in touch with that whole part of a band or whatever. Because a lot of people just get a booking agent when they're a band for a few months, so they don't really know the ins and outs of booking a tour.
What has been the best show so far?
That's tough. Maybe, my personal favorite's so far, we still have tonight and more, but my personal favorite's probably St. Louis so far.
Yeah.
That was fun.
The day before that was outside Chicago in Barrington.
That was cool too.
That was a really good show. And then, that one in St. Louis were really great. And then last night our show got messed up because Snoop Dogg was recording.
Yeah.
He didn't decide to come to the show?
No, at first I didn't, this guy was like, yeah, Snoop Dogg's recording next door, and we were like, okay, I don't know. Sure, I guess. Like, not like discrediting the guy, but I don't know. Like, okay, I guess he's recording next door. And then everybody sees the van, his Sprinter van pull up, I guess, and then he gets out. And then it delayed our show by like 2.5 hours because I guess the engineer was telling the venues, like, hey, you guys can't play because it's going to pick up on my mics.
You don't think you'd have like a soundproof room or something?
Well, you would think that, but I guess you'd be surprised.
And which stop are you looking forward to for the rest of the tour?
This was one of them
I was
looking forward to.
Yeah, tonight really was like basically this was the prize I was keeping my eye on for this tour.
And we are at
Chain Reaction. Always wanted to play here. I see all kinds of videos online, and then you see Newfound Glory did their live album here, and a ton of stuff. You just always see bands like playing here, and I've just seen so many old footage of bands playing here, and I've just been so stoked to play here forever. So I'm pretty excited.
Well, we're all excited too. This question is more focused towards Brad. Why did you decide to make the jump to frontman?
Well, it wasn't really only my decision. It was kind of a band decision, really, because I don't know. We had our friend Vinny. He always did like tech work for us at our hometown shows, and we were talking about taking him out on tour because he's a really helpful hand. But he's also a really great musician. He's been in a lot of Augusta local bands, and mainly a lot of metal and hardcore bands. But he's just a really talented dude, so then we were just like, well, fuck it, we should just put him in the band. So we put him in our band, and we were like, hey, you could play guitar, and he's been helping us write songs and stuff too. Because we were going to ask him if he wanted to write songs with us anyway, so we're like, you should just be in our band, And then we figured it'd give our live show a little more energy, because we're really about having a good presence on stage. I feel like that's really important. And I used to when I first joined Veara back in 2008, I actually just sang, and then that was only for a few months.
So you have seen like a significant difference in your live show?
I guess so. I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask everyone else, but I think so.
Since 2010, you guys been to Europe and Australia. Where else are you planning on going in the coming months?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
It's up in the air, but I mean, there's a lot of places I'd like to go or go back to. I mean, I go back to anywhere that we've been.
Japan would be cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I guess that's kind of hard to get your foot in the door there.
And 4 years ago when we did our first interview together, we were in the van. So is it still the same van?
Same van.
Same van, different parts. But it's the same van.
How many miles have you put on it?
Oh, Jesus.
It's
I
like
think
200
it's
something.
200 something, yeah, 1,000.
Yeah.
Something thousand.
And what is your favorite song to play live out of all the songs you have?
Ooh. Well, I'll give two different answers to that. My favorite song drumming-wise to play live is probably We Have a Body Count. That one, I don't know. It's just because I like fast-paced stuff. It's pretty fast. But my favorite crowd response song to play live is my B-side live, just because normally kids flip out during that. So, but yeah, they're all fun, for me at least.
For me, I don't know. I like Pull Your Own Weight and Don't Call Me Lucky. Those two are definitely my favorite ones to play live.
Is Taco Bell you're still your favorite tour food?
Yes, except for when we're out on the West Coast, Del Taco. We hit that up.
Sorry, Taco Bell. But
Well, I approve of that comment.
I just say that you can get fries with burritos, but then the problem is when you eat there every day, I start eating French fries every day. That's not good. It's like, it's really I can really start to tell that I'm eating French fries every day. I had to eat an apple every now and then.
Have there been any more encounters with homeless people or odd experiences with anyone on this tour?
I'm trying to think, because the last time...
I feel like there has been something strange
Probably has, but man, that's been a while. I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. Okay, here's something that happened. So we were sleeping... Where were we sleeping? Where I rolled down the window. We were sleeping in a Walmart parking lot.
This was like a...
It was like up north somewhere, like... Not New York, but somewhere up in that area. I can't remember. We were sleeping in a Walmart, and I usually sleep in the front passenger seat because I'm short, so it's comfortable for me. So I was laying there sleeping, and it was probably like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and like somebody knocks on the window. Now, I realize what I'm about to say is wrong, and I shouldn't have done this, but I was literally sleeping, and I rolled down the window, and the guy starts like asking me stuff, like obviously asking me for money. He was homeless or a crackhead or something. So instead of being like, no, I don't have any money, everybody was sleeping behind me. So I was like, well, hang on 1 second. I don't want to wake anybody up. Let me get out of the van, which was definitely stupid. I shouldn't have done that. But I got out of the van.
Morning, some random guy.
Yeah, so I got out of the van and I talked to this guy, and he like gave me this obvious story that didn't make any sense. It was like how he had kids and a pastor was coming to bring him money, and he just needed some money for I don't know. It was such a crazy story that you could tell the guy was like screwed up on drugs, but that happened. It was another story. Homeless guy's story.
Yeah, that is kind of scary. A random question. Is Patrick going to try and grow his beard out to the old Twitter days?
Oh, actually, he did have it really big. I
Yeah,
don't know,
right.
it's been a few months ago. He just recently trimmed it.
Like right before this tour, he had like a pretty bushy beard.
Yeah, now he's going for the beard stash right now. If you notice, if you look at him, you'll see that
He's got more mustache than beard.
Yeah.
When you guys aren't on tour, what are you usually doing?
I just recently moved out of my parents' house, so that was cool. So I got my own place now, and I live with one of my buddies. And I just hang out with my friends. I work, go to work. I'm a server, so I do that. And I just, pretty normal day-to-day stuff. Sit around every now and then. I'll pick up a guitar, mess around with that. If I get an idea that comes to my head, I have like a little thing I can record stuff on, so that's kind of cool.
What kind of restaurant do you serve at?
It's like a local place. It's nothing like corporate. It's this place called the Boll Weevil. They have like cakes and stuff, and all kinds of stuff.
When I'm at home, I have 2 corgis that are like my best friends. I hang out with them. My mom is also my best friend, and so I hang out with her a lot. I work when I'm at home. I play drums when I'm at home, and I watch a lot of sports because I'm really big into sports. That's hanging out with friends too.
And can we expect a new Veara record for 2015?
We'll see. I mean, we've been writing.
Yeah, we've been writing songs, so
We don't have like a deadline or anything, so we're just letting everything go organically, and we got a few songs written, so we'll see what happens.
And any last words for the fans out there?
Check out our new record, Growing Up Is Killing Me. You can purchase it on iTunes. If you see this and if you want to come to any of the remaining tour dates we have, come to a show and hang out. Come talk to us. We're super friendly people, and we'll hang out with you.
oh yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
No
problem.
Thanks you, man.